in being from our cosmic star systems, then this is enough inspiration to keep up your light work in an abundance, where you are not looking outside of you to complete your missions, but you are consciously awakened inside. This allows you to continue to climb into more of our ascended realms, as there is a continuous movement in connecting into such a frequency that is being entered in your awareness more with who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Council, of the Galactic Federation of Light. In such an entrance, then this is about a healing nature that you are welcoming in the gracious pathway into more of our cosmic connections to then mend all wounds that you have with our comforting nature as one light team. From this comes an endless amount of wisdom in such transmissions, as this is about being able to see that there are no limits to how much you are able to create, and it is important to realize this. As you see more creations in your world today, this is all connected to this flowing nature of creativity that you are connected to in being the creator, to then be motivated enough to be determined to continue your focus on your light missions. There is not going to be a media announcement talking about you finishing your missions for our light team. This is where you are seeing it takes an awakened presence, wherein being a visitor on this world, you have special abilities. Along with these comes your motivation to go into new heights in how you are being creative, and in seeing that there is no stopping in your creative source, as long as your focus is ascension. In being of more service on this world, then you are feeling the freedom in your creations, to then have no limitations on what you are able to talk about, and as long as your focus is ascension, then you are rising with such an intention. There are many light combinations that allow for continuous efforts in the awakened state that you are embracing and then entering deeper in your true self, which is your multidimensionality. In this entrance, then it is a golden reality already, and there are no ego focuses of how to attain this in material gains. No, this is about surrendering outer only focuses to be more centered in your conscious creations. You are rich from your endless creations, not from the temporary things that you possess, as this is how you are seeing that you have an opportunity to exist beyond death in this lifetime. It is important that you realize that many souls are not going to make it into physical immortality in this lifetime, and are dying daily, which if you are still alive listening, you are graced with such a reality. This allows you to see that with enough determination and courage, then you are feeling the floating nature of your divinity to then lift you up into the reality of our future realities, in who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians. You each are able to give many years of light work in order to rise out of duality, and this is not about a quick process in which you would ascend beyond the ego over a couple of months, or even a couple of years. This takes years to come into a mature state, to then see that this is about gathering enough strength to see that this is not about counting down time till you are existing beyond duality. No, it is all in your practice daily, as you are seeing there is not any stopping in such transmissions permanently, as there is still much to inform each of you about in guidance on your ascension process. A lot of times many souls say with ego, but how do you channel? I want to do it too. This is all about being yourself. In being an extraterrestrial, you are multidimensional, and this is not about looking to channel some souls outside of you. No, this is about you being a split of light beings. Many individuals on your world would label this an ego to be split personalities, crazy, mentally insane, and that is all from ego conditioning, as clearly there is no insanity here, there is only a higher intelligence. Often when the ego is not able to see beyond duality, often due to its limits says, but there is no physical immortality, there are no extraterrestrials, have you seen one in person alive? The conditioning of the cabal is to have you feel that you are crazy for talking about ascension, for talking about our extraterrestrial presence, and it is not about beliefs of who you are, any more than humans say with ego, I believe I am a human, as many would say that is a strange way to talk. Clearly humans know that they are human, as who we are, as the extraterrestrials know who we are to be extraterrestrial, and this is all in your own experiences of various planets. And sure, many of us activated on this world are able to see into parallel lifetimes. The 3D mind tries to conceptualize how this works, yet it is not able to, as often it is limited to the 5 senses. So when you talk about seeing and smelling flower fields on multiple planets from your consciousness, it is not able to see this as a reality, but as fiction. That is how you are aware of the limitations of the conditioning of most humans, to then stay in reincarnation cycles, and in no way is it easy to exist beyond such a state, as it is about seeing that in detachment from the mind, there is a series of hard work in between that. It is easy to say with ego, just learn to detach from the ego, ascension is done already, my mission is already up. No, that is not how it works. This is not a mind learning process to detach from the mind, as that is an error in consciousness, similar to saying with ego, if you want to jump, then sit down. That is how many souls are operating, not willing to actually listen, and drive themselves crazy from not seeing that this takes a lot of dedication to master, as these messages are not made in 2 minutes, 30 minutes time, but many hours, over weeks, months, years. It shows how much hard work you place into your light work, as whether you are only trying to gain outer attention, or if you are not doing this, and are more focused on producing in abundance over many years of hard work. Similarly, in having a strong will, matched with a lot of hard work, then you are seeing magic being made a reality, in shifting more into your inner balance and seeing that you are ascending more by your focus. The ego is going to say, I am focused already, what is next? Do you have anything practical that I can do to be more on ascension? All the while such individuals are trying to only use the 3D mind to analyze ways to ascend, and that is not going to work out at all, but is going to keep such individuals locked in duality into more reincarnation cycles. Those that are not preparing every day for ascension are preparing for more reincarnations, and are going to continue to support fighting, wars, and hate as some type of normal reality, when it is far from that. The only normalcy is in surrendering the need to fight to allow yourself to enter into a deeper stage of awakening, in being here as a peaceful rainbow warrior, not as a destructive one. We stand in complete harmony. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.